back now, I think, man, if I could change that day, I would, but it's too late, you know. What's done is done. So I grew up on the east coast of Portuguese, Bay of Plenty. My parents split at a young age, and but we were fortunate enough to have a grandmother and grandfather who were, to me, was mum and dad. Fast forward, say 10 years, ended up in Auckland going to a concert. Was about to do something dumb. That was going to be the dumbest decision of my life. I ended up with a few mates, and we were being young and dumb, and we went and robbed the place. And little did I know that one decision was going to affect my life drastically. I got 3 years, and I ended up in Perry Maximum. I was there and then. That one decision really took a toll on me. Got a phone call. It was my mum's boyfriend. He goes, sit down. I said, oh man, I don't like that. Just whatever you got to say, just tell me. And you know, like I said to you, that my grandma was my mum. She passed away because I was an ID user, identified drug user. I wasn't allowed to go and say bye, you know. And it breaks a man, you know. Breaks a man's heart. No closure is it's a big thing. It's a big thing. And I remembered, you know, because I was inside, you can't show weakness. You show weakness and you're in for it, you know. And so every time I'd be in the day, I'd put the facade on. As soon as my door closed, I would cry my eyes out like a baby, man, you know. I carried that for years, just I could not forgive myself, you know. It took me a long time to get over it. Because of that one moment, that my one decision, I had lost so much in that time, you know, and so many people, grandmothers, my mama, and just angry at myself, really, you know, a lot of self-resentment. I've been reading and praying a scripture over my family out of Romans 8:28. It says, and in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. I took it I was standing at the altar saying, you know what, Lord, what do I forgive myself for? What do I have to do here? I just said, no, in my head came self-forgiveness, forgive yourself. No sooner had I said it, Pastor Janine, she tapped me on the shoulder. She said to me, Richie, have a word for you. She quoted me the same scripture with the thought that I just had thought like 10, maybe 15 seconds before. I was thinking, why? Why would he take a moment out for me, you know? After all I've done, you know? The people that I've hurt and, you know, and just, I couldn't believe that God would step off his throne just for a second to come and let me know that I was on the right track, you know? It was like a shackle, bro, being taken off, you know. Forgiveness is a huge thing, even if it's for yourself, you know. Because from there you can move on, I believe too. It made me so much lighter, but so much more better, more open to people who are in that situation, you know. I'm grateful. Found forgiveness in that house. And now that altar, man, I find so much freedom there.